count? Raise your hands, please. There are 9 and I'm 10. Okay, hands down.
Okay. So, hands down, the biggest mistake small businesses are making on social media is not using social media for business, says Steve Strauss when he stopped by Forbes magazine for an interview last month. The Encore Resale Shop should focus on taking advantage of marketing strategies that include social media and the internet. Encore Resale Shop is a shop that benefits helping crisis in the women's shelter, and they have a Facebook page. I'm going to do a comparison between them and the Drip. The Drip is also a local business here in Southpaw, and they sell coffee. It's a great place on Main Street. So according to a 2013 Pew Internet study, they do studies on the internet, what's going on. 67% of adults are online, and 83% of those adults are between the ages of 18 and 29. So that's a lot of college-age students, a lot of young people. That's 83% is a significant number of people who are using the internet actively. So we are going to discuss the problem, the lack of free marketing that is being utilized by the small business Encore Resale Shop, and what steps can be taken to fix this problem and how to go apply them. So I would like to begin by looking at the issues with Encore's marketing strategies. Okay, so one of the big problems with them is they're on Facebook, and the employees are posting things on Facebook. They're not doing it very often. And if you go to their page, if you can find it, it's really hard to find. They're only posting things about 2 to 8 times a week, or sorry, 2 to 8 days. So maybe they'll post something every 2 days, but maybe they'll wait like a whole week before they post something about their sales. They're using the promotions and just updating their customers. So it'll show on your newsfeed if they post it. So I was going to show you guys what Encore's page looks like. Right here you can see they only have 123 likes. They do have a page where you can see things here, but the last post was July 1st. And that's, been how many days? It's the 11th, 12th. So that's, let me show you the difference. The Drip, they're doing promotional things. If you can get the most people to like something, you win a prize. So they've jumped, and I wish I could have the graphs, but they have jumped to almost 2,000 likes here very recently. They're very good at their marketing. And their last post was 45 minutes ago. And they just informed people about coffee, and they have pictures an hour ago or 17 hours ago. And these pictures are actually of their products. These are things that are going on in the shop. They have someone who takes pictures on their phone and post it. And so people are 18 people like it as opposed to maybe 1 or 2 people liking an Encore post. So that's where the problem is. It's not that people like the Drip more, it's just they're not getting out there using their marketing. So, according to the video, hold on, let me get my PowerPoint up. Okay. So, according to a video from USA Today titled "Social Media is a Vital Small Business Tool" from this month, they said you don't have to pay to use Facebook or Twitter, but you do need a human resource, an HR. So that, I think, is one of the biggest problems that Encore has. One, that they're not using the internet as a free way to market themselves and get known, but they may not be having enough people in the store who know how to utilize this free tool effectively. So since Encore is, last time I had checked, 1,780 likes behind the Drip, it's time for them to start looking at the manifold ways that they can use social media to market for free. So now I'm going to talk to you about the solution here of using social media. According to the Forbes article mentioned earlier that I talked about with the name Steve Strauss, Facebook definitely works best for the retail and hospitality sectors. So particularly if your business does promotional offers, that's exactly right up Encore's alley. They do resale. It's not retail, but it's resale, and it's very similar. And they do promotions. Each month, the first week, they do a bag sale. That's something that they could really blow up big because have spontaneous sales. They'll have half price on something, or kids' clothes, or books, or something, whatever they have too much of. And so those promotions, those opportunities for someone, one of their customers that follow them, that's an opportunity to get them in. And even more, if their customers who like their page share it, then that's an opportunity for even more people because they'll bring friends. So that's one of the big advantages. And Facebook is a great way. There are other social media outlets like Twitter. You can do blogs. Twitter is for a different kind of business. It's for people sharing wisdom or advice, and that's not really interesting. So I think Facebook, they should really focus on that. So another great point from Strauss and Forbes article is that 80% of the content you distribute via social media should be on your customers. So 20% should be used promoting, but the other 80%, the 80% rule that the article actually refers to, is on the customers, talking to them, letting them know what is going on. If they have any questions, answering them. So they need to definitely make sure they're not paying attention to what their customers are saying on their Facebook page. Encore employees need, like I said, stay informed on what's going on too. If they all have access to this, they all need to work with teamwork. So all of them need to know what's going on their Facebook page and distribute responsibilities and assignments. So now that I've talked to you about the importance of social media, let me move on to my final point, employing internet as a marketing tool. So I have up here to be present in the news feed. The news feed, if you have a Facebook page, it's everything that your friends and pages that you like is posting, and it streams down. It's a constant stream, so you're seeing what's been going on. And if you scroll down, you see what has been posted in the last 24 hours or so. And so the goal is for Encore to be in that news feed every day. Encore, it does have a page on the helpingcrisisinc.org website. It's the home website for the actual organization. They do have their own page. It gives you some information about what's going on there, but it's not exactly recent. It can't be recent the way that Facebook is recent. So what they could do, they would really benefit by having their own blog, their own website where they blog actively. They could do Facebook and they can also blog. Blogging is a way where they can tell more about who they are and more about what they're doing. But they also need to have a share option. If you ever know if you're reading a news story or something and you hit share because you want to tell everyone on Facebook, you hit share and then post on Facebook for you. So that's something they really need to utilize, is that share button. And people can share on other websites. So that is also discussed in a great article called 21 Ways Nonprofits Can Leverage Social Media from the socialmediaexaminer.com by Brooks. It was in 2010, and it's been 3 years since that article was released, and there's been a lot more going on, but it's kind of the same idea. There's all kinds of ways that you can research to use social media. So instead of marketing to just loyal customers, Encore could set a goal to add so many users a month. It's to not have too much to do. So they are marketing to who's already following them. So I think that they definitely, as a team, should try to add new people, every month, and just keep adding until they get to that 2,000 mark like we did. And they can do promotions on it too. So if they post daily on Facebook, Encore could post photos edited through Instagram, for example, which is also free and easily accessible if you have an iPhone or an Android, which I know some of them employees do. I talked to them. And that's a lot what Frick does. And your own iPhone or Android can also put a filter on your picture and make the picture look professional, and then you post it, makes it look neat. That's free too. I mean, the point of this is that it's free marketing. You're making money without spending money. It's just a little bit more effort of your time. And it's a nonprofit, so they can really benefit from using free marketing. So we know the problem, the solutions, and how to implement the solutions. So the Encore Research Shop can really benefit from revamping their use of social media. Just revamping their Facebook page and maybe trying to do a blog, something that's catered to the retail industry. I informed you about the lack of use of this valuable tool by the organization and the different ways that they could use it and how Encore can apply these solutions themselves. So social media is a burgeoning
Amen, I'm using it.
Alright.
I need you to design me a harvest house, a Facebook page. I need a photo as soon as we get the building.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I hadn't even thought of that.
Onboard. Yeah, it's a great way, and for what you're doing too, I think
Yeah.
that's the perfect thing to do.
Oh,
And
yeah.
everyone had a blog. It's great.
Has Encore looked at their current demographic and how it'll change when they add more or bring in more people?
I think they have a general idea about their demographic based on their customers who come in every day, but they don't have records, they don't have statistics that they can look at. So they're a little disadvantaged, they're just busy taking in donations.
Right.
So one of the other great things about these tools is they're really easy to use and easily accessible. And that's another, as a small business or an entrepreneur, that's something you really need to get your hands on. It's easy, accessible stuff.
Well, with Cherokee County, it is lower income and high unemployment. Do you have an idea of how you want to market to get this information to people who really benefit from the products of Encore?
Yes, I didn't mention this, there are cheap ways to market. They still cost something. You could, for instance, have t-shirts that you wear. I think I read a story online where this guy was trying to advertise his business, and he wore his own t-shirt every day to advertise his own business because he was a small business owner. So if we had Encore shirts that were catchy and had the Helping Crisis logo and maybe a short mission statement, then they could sell them to their customers, they could give them away as promotions. Or also, I think the manager was just talking about making bumper stickers and saying, I got my cool outfit at Encore resale or something. And do promotions and hand them out and, get them on people's cars. Those are cheaper ways to do it and still get your name out there.
And my question is, to get it out where people understand the value. I'm just thinking,
Yeah.
we have a visitor in, and for $20, got 2 weeks of shirts. Whereas $20 would be 3 t-shirts.
Yeah. I think
So,
kind of advertising, everyone has a Facebook. Okay, I don't want to say everyone has Facebook. A lot of people have Facebook. So by Encore promoting stuff every single day, or keep promoting what they are and really try to talk to their customers who actually respond, then they can explain a little bit more about their promotion. Images are so beneficial, and I can bring up the Drip again. They have all kinds of images. You can scroll down their page and it's about coffee and their family. And see, they even posted something on 4th of July, and Encore hasn't posted anything since July 1st, and they did not post on the 4th of July. The image is really real people in it. And so if they have a simple sign that kind of simply says what their promotion is and then a text say what it is, I think that would really stack some honesty. Just a little bit more creativity it asks of you. So, but they do promotions. They do a lot.